What's up guys, this is Nick. We're going to talk about effects loops today. I get a lot of questions from you guys about why I don't have any overdrive pedals on my board. The reason is that I prefer to rely on my amplifier for my distortion tones. But there's a major difference in sound depending on how your gear is set up. Most players will plug their guitars into their pedal boards directly into their amplifiers, which might sound muddy if modulation effects are applied in front of distortion. If you're playing with a high gain tube head, chances are it already has an effects loop. It sends the preamp signal into the rest of your pedals instead of the other way around. The result is an all-around cleaner, clearer sound. Using the effects loop requires an extra set of cables to route to and from the amplifier. I have 3 18-foot Mogami cables for routing here. My solution is to lay them out on the floor with the natural curve of the cables in order, then zip tie them together as closely as possible. If it's done correctly, they'll wrap together easily and will make setup much simpler for you in the long run. If a cable goes bad, you can cut all the zip ties and exchange the single cable for a different one. Most manufacturers will put lifetime warranties on cables, so take advantage of that. Use different colors of zip ties to color code the ends. I keep an order of color in my head. Red goes to the amplifier's input, white is the effects loop send, and yellow is the effects loop return. Be sure to leave enough loose lead with the cables on this end to reach both the front and the back of the amplifier. The other end of this triple cable goes to the corresponding inputs on the pedal board. I plug my guitar's cable straight into the board itself to run my tuner and noise reduction pedals before the signal goes to the amp. Trust me, setting up your cables in this fashion will make set changes go by much quicker, both in setting up and tearing down your equipment. The last thing I want to talk about is patch bays. If you're going to be running an effects loop with the extra cables, I would suggest having a patch bay. This is the MKS patch pad module. Now this is already installed in the MPS-XL pedal pad, but you can actually buy these individually for about 50 bucks, and this will give you the routing options you need to do the effects loop stuff. I've installed some Velcro on the back of this so I can have a separate little board and fit it right on. Furman and SKB also make pedal boards that have patch routing options in the top, so those are things to check out. That's all I've got. Thanks for watching. Take care. God bless.